Honduras is a poor country. It is considered the second poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. SaludHondu is a no-profit organization which was formed in 2012. We were established to provide financial support to begin and sustain a medical clinic in central Honduras, where there was no access to basic health care. Clínica Santa Maria is the fruit of the labor of love. Over the past 7 years, our clinic has grown and now provides care to thousands of patients each year. Our service have expanded during the time, and our staff now includes 2 doctors, nurse, pharmacist, an emergency and transportation driver, and a microbiologist. The patients we see come from as far away as 2-3 hours, because the travel conditions are harsh, unpaved road of rocks, gravel and dirt, and because the people are poor, they come to us by horse, mule or on foot. But they come, nevertheless, because we offer quality medical care with a large dose of love and compassion.
Danilo.
¿Ya la palabra?
Sí.
Oh,
Sí, ya la palabra.
We see a large variety of disorders and disease, including common illness like sore throat, headache, chest cold, flu, rashes, and the like. There are also a lot of respiratory illness and asthma which occur especially in the children we see.
I remember clearly when I first went to Honduras before our clinic was established. I visited a number of small mountainous communities there. Being a physician, I paid particular attention to the medical problems in the kids and adults that I met. In one small village, as I was getting ready to leave, a mother asked if I would wait just a few minutes so that her daughter could come to be seen by me. And when the little girl did come, I saw her struggling up a slight hill. Breathing was rapid and wheezy. Her color wasn't good. I asked if Arlita had any breathing medicine to help her. Her mother said no, that Arlita had never been seen by a doctor and never has had any medicine. And regrettably, I had no medical supplies with me. However, I later arranged to have some medicine mailed from the United States and taken to Arlita. As I flew back to the U.S., I vowed to myself that I would find others beside myself who would be committed to bring medical care to this area, where the need was so very great.
¿Tienes comida?
¿Tienes comida? ¿Has comido? ¿Has comido algo?
¿Tiene agua?
Agua. Agua.
¿Tiene?
Me están cuidando.
Yeah, it's with them. Yeah.
Me están cuidando.
The clinic has created a respiratory treatment area which has made a big impact. Diarrheal disease and parasitic disease are common, especially among children. Our doctors and staff also handle common chronic conditions like diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, and others. We have a 4-wheel drive SUV vehicle. Outfitted as an ambulance, he has helped save lives by getting patients to our clinic and to advance medical care in the capital city, Tegucigalpa.
After we opened Clínica Santa Maria, I traveled to Honduras to spend some time with Dr. Marco and see patients with him. I saw very clearly the impact which the medical staff was having. On one typical day, Dr. Marco saw over 20 patients while I joined him in the clinic. Two patients in particular caught my attention. One was a 1-year-old infant with a very severe skin infection. Her mother had brought her to the clinic, walking a long distance carrying her. The girl was malnourished, weak, and had an infection which easily could have seriously progressed if left untreated. Dr. Marco cared for her very diligently. He began her on several medicines and counseled the mother on caring for her daughter. The second patient was a middle-aged man who had walked over an hour through the mountains on a very hot and humid day. He was breathing well and had a big smile on his face. He had seen Dr. Marco the previous week for an episode of severe shortness of breath, wheezing, and weakness. Dr. Marco said that he had walked that long distance, that first visit, because he had heard of the care given by the staff at the clinic. Dr. Marco treated him and told him to return if he didn't improve. This man returned while I was there, walking over an hour, simply to thank Dr. Marco and his staff for helping him.
Bienvenido
Grazie, grazie, grazie.
a nuestro territorio.
Grazie. Clinica Santa Maria operates on a shoestring budget. Our no-profit board of directors are all volunteers. Financial support comes from the donation of many, with the largest single support coming from the proceeds of 1 cup of tea. We have also had occasional large individual donation, and most recently we have been given a marvelous donation from Cape Fear Solar System. The gift includes the solar panels, storage batteries, and other support equipment necessary to solarize our clinic. It is a gift valued in the tens of thousands of dollars. It is a critically important gift for the clinic because the electricity is frequently interrupted, going out sometimes for hours, days, and even weeks. Our clinic depends upon electricity to run the laboratory, the respiratory treatment equipment, and other necessary equipment. Without power, our patients suffer. In order for Clinica Santa Maria to have the solar power system installed, we had to ship the equipment last fall in a large cargo container to Honduras and then transport in the clinic by truck, a 6-hour journey. SaludHondu used its limited reserve funds for the clinic in order to cover the shipping cost of over $4,000. That money must now be replaced to keep the clinic operating. We have other goals to accomplish, to be sure, but this initial one to replace the shipping cost is our most important need now. The healthcare needs of the people are served are great. The people are faced with many challenges which we in the United States fortunately do not have to face. Hunger, malnutrition, lack of suitable drinking water, and others. Fortunately, we have persons who are willing to provide financial support for quality medical service. They are our circle of friends and our other donors. The message which we share is simple. There are people, men, women, children, families, who, like us, need access to medical care. Without Clinica Santa Maria, there will be none. With Clinica Santa Maria, there is the medical care which impacts lives, even save lives. Come, join us with your support.
Virgen de Suyapa, oh reina de Honduras, la nación entera que aclama de hinojo, y de vos te implora la santa ternura, la dulce e infinita piedad de tus ojos, y que aparte siempre los crueles abrojos, que seas la dicha y que canten todos tu felicidad. A tu altar un día, Virgen de Suyapa, llevaré las rosas más bellas de Honduras, y estarás entonces risueña y más guapa, y verás mi ofrenda con honda ternura. Calmarás mis penas y mis amarguras, y tú entre las reinas serás la más reina de mi corazón. A tu altar un día, Virgen de Suyapa, llevaré las rosas más bellas de Honduras, y estarás entonces risueña y más guapa, y verás mi ofrenda con honda ternura. Calmarás mis penas y mis amarguras, y tú entre las reinas serás la más reina de mi corazón.